Hello everyone and welcome back to another math video. Today we're going to be talking about how do you find the area of triangles, so similar to these problems that you see up on the screen. Just a reminder that this is the speedrun version where we go through it pretty quickly. If you'd like the normal version, I will link that in the description below. All right, your Ricasso recap starts now in 30 seconds or less. Here's what you need to know before you start this lesson. Firstly, you should already know how to solve equations. Okay, if you want a refresher on this topic, I will link a video in the description below. Please go watch that before you start this lesson. All right, here we go. New lesson starts now. So it says, what is the area of the triangle? It gives you a couple of numbers. So the formula for any area of a triangle, is area is equal to 1/2 times the base b times the height h. And if you're interested, this is related to rectangles and area of rectangles. There's a cool video. I didn't make the video, but someone else made a cool video showing it with geometry. And so if you're interested in that video, I will link that in the description below. But for our formula, we need to know the base and the height. And the base and the height are always found at the connection of the right angle. Okay, so this is a right angle symbol, this half box. And the dashed line here going down shows me that 2 is the height and 4 is the base. So now we just plug in our numbers. Area of the triangle is equal to 1/2 times the base 4 times the height 2. Now we just multiply in your head by hand calculator, but you should get that the area is equal to 4 meters. And actually should be 4 square meters, right? 4 square meters, final answer. All right, now this one is a little bit backwards because here they tell you the area. They say the area of the triangle is 1.2 square feet. And it says, what is the triangle's height? So we know our formula is 1/2 times the base times the height. And in this case, I know the area is 1.2. 1/2 stays 1/2 times the base, which we know here is 3. Again, look for that right angle. Always look for the right angle. And then we don't know the height, so we're just going to leave it as h for height. And now we're looking at an equation here, so let's go ahead and multiply 1/2 times 3. So now we're at 1.2 equals 1.5 times h. And again, we should know how to solve equations, right? We need to divide by 1.5 on both sides. 1.5. And when we do that, 1.2 divided by 1.5 will give us 0.8, and this is 0.8 feet. So the height is 0.8 feet. You can always check yourself, right, by going back and doing the area, 1/2 times 0.8 times 3, and it should give you 1.2 if we did it correctly. All right, here's our cool clock for today, which means that it's time for you to practice what you just learned. Go ahead and pause the video and try these 2 problems on your own, and when you're ready, you can unpause the video and we'll check your answers. Okay, now that you've had time to work these problems, let's check your solutions. Okay, for the first problem, here is the work. You should have gotten 300 square centimeters. And for the second problem, here is the work. You should have gotten b equals 8, and that would be 8 miles. All right, that is it for today. I hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.